Hello everyone, I'm Darcy Benicosa. I'm a destination wedding photographer as well as a coach and a motivational speaker. And I teach creative entrepreneurs like yourself how to stop living in the drudgeries of rote behavior and unhappiness and get into the life that they've always dreamed. I don't know if this sounds a lot like you, but are you currently at a job where you feel really unappreciated and undervalued? Do you constantly hide during your lunch break and watch little motivational videos about how you could leave your job during lunch? I know I did in my career for a long time before I finally left. Do you wish that you could travel the world? Do you wish that you could have something other than what you currently have? I know a lot of people look at my Instagram or my current travels and think, well, she has it all. She is doing it differently. She doesn't have kids like I do. She doesn't have the bills that I do. She doesn't have the, whatever excuse you're thinking that might be different from me or you. It is not true at all. I was once very unhappily employed in a job where I felt invisible, in a job where I felt chastised, in a job where I felt that all of my talents and efforts and education and intelligence were not being valued, in a job where I felt like I was always had men mansplaining to me all of the time, and it just didn't fit my personality anymore. I was in that career for 14 years. And the last 2 years of it were really, really bad. And I'm glad they were bad because it got me to the place where I decided to quit my job. And it took a lot to do that, but I remember the changing moment where I decided. I was huddled at lunch in a windowless room in the basement of a high school, and I was watching a motivational video by Will Smith, yes, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and he said, somebody asked him, how did you become so famous? How did you become the actor that you always wanted to become? And he said, I don't make time for plan B, it detracts from plan A. And that kind of hit me because teaching high school was my plan B. I was graduating from university, and the very last year before I graduated, I decided I need to add on a year of teaching so I just have a fallback just in case, because teaching is easy, I'll have the degree, it's easy to get instead of this innocuous English degree that I had, right? And so I did that, and then I taught in that career for 14 years. Now there were some real highlights about being a teacher, and I feel that it's made me a really amazing photographer. It's made me connect with people. I felt a lot like I was contributing, but as the US educational system changed and standardized testing got more and more applicable, and I felt like creativity was being taken away from the kids and mediocrity was being embraced and everybody deserves straight A's just for waking up and coming to school in the morning, I decided this wasn't the career for me anymore. And I realized I was in my plan B. And I really strategically had to get into my plan A. And my plan A was, I want a career and a life where I can travel the world, live anywhere I want, take pictures all around the globe, meet different people, and help inspire change. I want to educate men and women into careers of empowerment where they can go out and live the lives that they dream of too, because that makes me ultimately so happy, and that makes me feel like I'm contributing to the world when I can help one person or 100 people feel a little bit more motivated that day or feel a little bit more like they're not alone. Being a creative entrepreneur can be very lonely sometimes. So I just want to say, if you feel like you are living your plan B and you really want to get onto your plan A, I would highly suggest you set up a discovery call with me. I'd love to share more about my own experience, and I would love to meet you and really see how we can make your dreams take precedence over what your current life situation is. It's so much about repatterning your beliefs and your current limitations around your life and making them work for you so that you can have that life that you want. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and visit us at darcybenicosa.com to book your discovery call today.